So today we're going to be talking about a lot of big things in crypto, and we'll see a lot of charts, we'll see a lot of altcoins. First, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, right? The first thing that I want to request you all is to join my Telegram. The link is of course free and everything is for free, but it requires a manual approval. So you have to click on the link in the description of this video, and then I will finally review you and add you inside the group, because the group is going to be full of too much information that the insider only knows. Okay, so let's go ahead right into the video. First we'll start with the weekly time frame. Let's go ahead. If we look at the weekly time frame, we have a lot of things that I want to tell you. Let me just show you one key thing. The key thing is that this whole bull run has been, respecting a straight away trend line, which is like this. This is the trend line, and you can clearly see that we are actually on the verge of this trend line. Like we are actually at the last step of this trend line, and actually a few weeks ago we were here and we tested this level when the October 10th crash happened, and then in the next week we also tested this weekly trend line, and then we went upwards towards the golden pocket area. In the last video I mentioned about this short setup from here, and this was the perfect short setup that you could have taken. And if you've taken that shorts, then congrats to you, kudos. The next step, what the market is likely to do is this. It is not looking super strong, because if it was strong it should have bounced back harder, but it is not. It has actually has come towards this trend line again, and this is what makes me concerning. Okay, so what I told you in the previous video about the Bitcoin price action was that I was looking for a sweep until this area, the 0.5 area, around 101.5 to 100 2.2k. So 100.5k or 100.2k, something like that. This area was something that I was waiting for the past 2 weeks, for Bitcoin to come down and take this liquidity and then go up. Another key area that I'm looking towards is 94k to 92k region. If the market goes there and gives you that level, you can start making long trades around that level. This would be my 80% probability area, and this is my 60 to 70% probability area. So that is my biggest bet. This area is my biggest bet. If it does not hold, then this likely means that we are entering in a bear market. Even the break of this trend line would signal us towards the end of the bull market, and that is why I am preparing myself for the bull market or bear market, whatever is coming ahead. So the only thing that you can clearly see that is looking very obvious here is that this trend line is about to break, and if this breaks, then we could go downwards. Okay, the downward momentum is very clear. What I expect is 94 to 93k. Another level would be 74k to 78k, and these are the levels that we should be looking towards. Let's just go ahead right into the altcoin scenario, and let's see which altcoins are there that could actually retrace and give you some better entry. The first altcoin that has been doing good inside this bull run is hype, and that is why I am actually monitoring it. Let's just open the hype hyperliquid tether chart, and if we look at this chart, we can see a lot of price action. Let's just go ahead into the daily time frame. If you look at the daily time frame, we actually made a new high around 22 of September, around $59, and then we are going downwards. Okay, one key thing that I wanted to mention to you guys about this hyperliquid scenario is that this could retest one key level, and that was the golden pocket as well as the 0.5 level, and this was a perfect short opportunity in hype token. If you could have taken, you can place the stop loss above this level. This was the 5% stop loss, and the trade went till, I think if I'm not wrong, it went till $20. That would have been an insane amount of that would have been an insane trade. Okay, this is the 10:1 risk to reward trade. Let's just see what is likely to happen next. If we look at the same scenario again and we mark these levels, and if we mark these level, then we can clearly see that this is the level that hyper liquid needs to break. If it breaks, then we can expect some kind of upside momentum towards the all-time high, and even maybe more than that, but currently it's not looking super bullish right now. Okay, so let's just see the levels that we have to see. If I go towards the level, this is gonna be a good level to buy hype for a short term trade. Let's just see if I have to buy hype right now. I would take a trade like this. I would put a stop loss of 10%. I would take the target to be 21%, and this would be a 2:1 risk to reward trade. This is a good, setup in hyper liquid. If you want to trade this token, this could be one good trade. Okay, next let's just see the second token that was very very, in news in this whole bull run was XRP. If we look at XRP, this is actually breaking this level, okay, breaking the 2.59 level, and that is why I'm not very sure that it will go up. But what I am expecting that is, if it manages to hold this low, and this rectangular box is hold is it's being held by XRP, then we can expect some kind of upside push towards the new 3.2 levels to 3 point level. Okay, so this was one coin. Let's just see the BNB chart. If you look at the BNB chart, I don't know when I gave this short trade, but this worked perfectly. This is going on, like it has already given, I think, if I'm not wrong, it has already given 2 to 3 risk to reward trade. And what my idea was about this short is that this is actually a retest after the dump. Let's just see, this was a clear cut short from here. Okay, so let's just see what could happen in this token as well. If we look at this whole dump scenario, and we'll try to find a GP level of this whole dump, we can find that this is a 0.5 level which could actually pump hyper BNB. And if we go towards this golden pocket, that would be a good area to long BNB 985 to $970. So if I have to build long, either I will wait for this setup to come, and then I will take the trade. This is something that I would take, and this could give a good risk to reward ratio. This could give at least 3:1 risk to reward. So that this is one trade that I'm looking towards, and this could work like this. Okay, so this is my actual plan for right now. And let's just see the third coin, the fourth coin actually is the Solana. Okay, so if we go into the weekly time frame, we can actually see that we have reached the 0.5 level. Meanwhile, what I am expecting is the golden pocket retest around 157 to $158. So this is one area that I am looking towards the long. Okay, so this area is also good. The 0.5 level is also good. If you want to build long, you can place stop loss like this, and you can try the high of this range. Okay, this could give like 3:1 risk to reward. If you don't like this area, then you can start building along around the golden pocket range and put a stop loss and target the same highs again. Okay, so this would be your trade in the Solana setup. Okay, so this would be your analysis for the market today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you join the Telegram channel given in the link. The link is given in the description of this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.